4 or 5 injuries that you've got not available for tomorrow, but how long before do you think Gabriel could be back in the reckoning?
I don't know. Now it's about making the steps day by day in a different surrounding. Obviously, he's been doing everything on his own. Now he's got players around him, very competitive players around him, and see how he copes with that. But he's full of energy. I love the reaction of all his teammates when he first joined us, and yeah, great to have him back.
Just to confirm then, Odegaard, Havertz, Madueke, Gyokeres and Martin Ødegaard not available tomorrow?
I cannot confirm all of that, but you are not far.
And are you hopeful still after the international break you'll have all, if not some of them back?
Some of them, all of them, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of things that have to happen in the next 2 weeks, and everything has to be perfect. But I think we'll be very close with most of them to be in a really strong position.
It's Sunderland next. Sure to be quite an emotional game for one player in particular, in Granit Xhaka. He says that you changed him as a human being, both on and off the pitch. Could you give us an insight into the conversations you had with him, and what part of your journey did he play?
Yeah, I loved every minute that we spent together. When I joined, he was in a special moment, I would say, of his life and his career. And between all of us, we tried to guide him, to give him a different perspective, to make him feel loved, valued, and he responded in an incredible way. So he made me a better coach. He helped us to develop and improve a lot as a football team and as a club, and I will be eternally grateful because I have great memories with him.
Given the relationship you had with him, well, when he did leave in 2023, how reluctant were you to let him go? Did you try and convince him to stay?
Well, I already did it once, and then we extended his contract, and when he came in and explained the reasons, you have to understand the human being, you have to be grateful. It was a unique opportunity for him to come back to his country, to his family, and there were certain things that he wanted to experience as well, and I believe it was the right moment. So he was very honest, as he is, very straightforward, as he always is, and we find a way to find a good solution for all of us.
Where would you rank Xhaka's move to Sunderland in regard to the signings of the summer?
Well, with the impact he's having, one of the best, I would say. I think what they've done as a football club as well in the last few years is very impressive. The manner they've done and the decision that they've taken and how stable they look and how they have started the season. So, really impressed.
Someone you know very well is going to be in charge of his 1,000th game.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola on Sunday. Can you just put into context how big an achievement that is, and have you passed on your congratulations? Have you had any communication with him?
Not yet, because it's on Sunday, but yeah, what a number, what a career, what an inspiration it's been to everybody in football, I would say in sports as well, and especially for me. So yeah, it's an incredible achievement. It goes in the history of the very best and the few that could only achieve something like that. And again, as I said, I think it will remain in the history of football for the years to come.
Final one from me, Mikel. Manchester City against Liverpool. Where will you be watching it, and have you got a preference over the outcome?
I'm just focused on tomorrow's game. How crucial, how difficult, and how tough it's going to be, and that's the first step we have to make.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dharmesh. Sam from PLP.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Just on Sunderland, they're obviously having a really great season this year. I think only your side have conceded less goals in the Premier League so far. Has it surprised you just how good they've been, particularly at the back? And I guess, what are you expecting from them overall at the weekend?
Yeah, well, not surprised when you analyze them and you see how well organized they are, how they adjust things, the spirit that they have within the team. I'm not surprised because they fully deserve the position that they have at the moment. So we know the type of game that we expect to play tomorrow, and where the opportunities are and the things that we have to do very well to beat them, and that's what we're going to try to do.
As for your side, you keep on winning, you keep on keeping clean sheets as well. I guess the obvious question is, are Arsenal getting enough credit for just how good they are at the moment?
it's not about credit, it's about doing it, and once you've done it, do it again, and that's what we have to do. Today, train at our best, try to improve, trying to give a lot of clarity to the players and understanding of the game that we have to play tomorrow, and tomorrow is execution day again.
And how do you improve? How do you take it to the next level now? Because for every manager, you want to win and you want to keep clean sheets. You're doing exactly that. So for you, what are the improvements moving forward?
Everything, because you learn from your team every single day, from your players every single day, from the opponents that you play every single time, and that's information that is so valuable for us. And tomorrow is going to be a different game to Tuesday, very different game to Tuesday and the week before. So we need to read it. We need to understand very early what the game requires, what we have to do to be better than them, and hopefully beat them.
Thanks, Sam. Ian from TalkSport.
Mikel, you mentioned there the achievement of Pep Guardiola's 1000th game. With you being as young as you are and already having spent a considerable period of time as a manager, is that one of the things you're personally aiming for yourself, to reach that kind of milestone?
Well, I would be extremely happy and proud if one day I'm able to do what he's done in his career, because as you all know, he's been probably the most important person in my football career, and incredibly proud of him and what he's done.
You spoke very eloquently about Granit Xhaka as well. He came here after Euro 2016 and stayed for a long time. Do you think he was, in a way, underappreciated by the Arsenal fans?
I don't know. Certainly, internally, he had a lot of appreciation, and then I'm laughing because I just visualize Granit, and it makes me laugh because he was such a character.